very, very hard. And they know they're going to want this win because they also want to find themselves at a top 2 spot. So Complexity at this point can try, okay, when do we struggle? When do we not? What kind of tactics can we implore into this team?
Gale Forece have got a match later on today. That is a triple win. After all of the hyping up we did for these two teams, that's how they decide to start out game number 3. K-Dot launching long. Can't quite follow up his own touch. It's going to be ViolentPanda who looks for the shot, expecting K-Dot to go for the wall bump, who just about missed. This is a great start, though, from Gale Forece. Metznaros can't quite get back. K-Dot seems to be half rotating an awful lot more to start us off here. Using some of that pace. Magnus, he's got a lot to aim for. Can't quite reach. There's almost a level of expectancy at
you're
this
good.
point in time.
Oh my! I was waiting for it. I saw him coming across. Like, he missed the first one. And you're out of position. He stole the boost. He's like, I'm going to come across. And then I'm going to score it.
Wow. Within the opening minute, a lot scored another highlight reel. I mean, Cooksir, he's got the reputation of being king clutch. A lot, he's got the reputation of king. Yeah, I can hit that.
If Complexity win Worlds, can we just get his name etched into the backboard, since that's pretty much the only place he hangs out?
Pass over to Metznaros to a lot. Ends up missing that one. That's going to be another infield attempt. Everyone from Gale Forece looking to respond. They were unable to do so in game number 1. From almost an exact same position. This time around, they've got to try and open up their opponents. Metznaros over to a lot. Launches it up high. Turboposa has been beaten. ViolentPanda will be the last line of defense, but Metznaros is going to keep this going. K-Dot finally able to rotate in with the clear. K-Dot, though, launches the shot. He sees everyone from Complexity trying to rotate back, but such a light touch from the defender means a lot can control this. He's going to go all the way downfield, with his touch just too light to really trouble Turboposa. End-to-end gameplay thus far.
Gale Forece always traveling as a unit, even when they have high pressure, when they're playing defense. They still always put someone up for the pass. They love the 2-touch clears, and it gets them out of pressure so quickly. Most of the Complexity shots and goals have been on that one quick attack, right? That one counterattack. They're rarely able to push on Gale Forece. Gale Forece can relieve pressure so well.
Turbo is not going to win the challenge. Magnus makes it 2-0. You cannot afford to slow down on either side right now.
Turbo even kept it low, trying to get control of that. Both of them kind of just flinging their car at the ball. Magnus, I like the challenge. Obviously, I think we don't think he expected that to go directly in the net.
I think he thought he could win. He didn't think he could win that much, though. Now with just over half this game remaining, Gale Forece, it seems like they need to create something. They need to create it very quickly. But the transition gameplay from Complexity, playing the ball from left to right, so difficult for Gale Forece to pick a target that they want to go and challenge. Got it up high. Magnus looking for a boom and clear. He has not got it. That's going to open up some space, but a lot already has him covered. Gale Forece forced to start once again. K-Dot will be beat by a lot.
And this is where I think Complexity are always going to shine, even when they have the lead, because they're so confident in the 2-man defense with a lot kind of inserting whenever he needs to. They're still such a threat when they're playing the passive version of Complexity, because a lot is still such a big threat and you can still put on so many shots.
And let me just explain what that does to an opponent's rotation as well. They know they need to be in offense, but you have to cover him. You have to be near that back line to make sure he's not going to catch you out. So it forces the offensive line to rotate slightly further back and means that they're not as fast to the shadow plays. Magnus not able to get there. Turboposa taps it straight down to K-Dot. Gale Forece still trying to create something. But every single time, there's just not enough accuracy or pace. This should be an infield pass, and that is off the side into the net. And with 1:15 remaining, Gale Forece can make something of this game.
We've seen how quickly they can just score goals back-to-back. K-Dot again, always looking for a teammate. That shot was insane. ViolentPanda having what seemed like not enough time to react to that, puts it into the corner.
Finally able to catch Complexity as far back to a position where they cannot respond. 1 minute remaining. 1 goal separates. And whoever wins this will be on series point. Metsonaris plays it over to the side. 2-0 waiting a lot. Hits it off the crossbar. Almost able to turn it into a 2-goal lead yet again. A lot off the backboard will not be able to be found. Means that we are going to see that 2-man defense as K-Dop will be challenging against Magnus.
Magnus had to use almost all of his boost to get that, though.
Straight down. K-Dop is going to be taking on a lot. Though a lot. Didn't have time for it. Launched himself forward, but it's going to be K-Dop. He's got a chance, but keeps flinging himself at the ball. And Gale Force, it's going to be so frustrating for them because these are not calculated saves from Complexity. They are launching, they are saving out of nowhere, but eventually able to be broken down. Gale Force maintain the offensive, and they are able to get results.
Hey, guess what happened again?
Hello, what?
K-Dop passed it.
He's offloading really well right now.
It's actually insane. It's probably one of the most precise passing I've seen. When I've just been like watching him. So, every time they're on offense,
so every single time, it seems like K-Dop's got his own version of this, where he's just holding himself over in the corner. He challenges for the ball. He half rotates every single time Gale Force even challenge, so he can be the first over.
Yeah. And I think the half rotation, when you're going to be your setup man, is massive because it allows the other two opponents that need to travel a lot of distance.
This terrifies me, Carpet, because when we saw these teams in overtime, they lasted a wee while. A lot of 5-minute plus overtimes when these teams played at the Season 4 World Championship. Who can take this one and put themselves on series point? K-Dop, he has to hit the negative angle. Just going to set it up to Turbo Pulsar off the post. Needed to be more accurate, but it's going to be a continued offensive onslaught from Gale Force as they're going to be forced to rotate back, both K-Dop and Turbo. Just using everything.
But still, Turbo keeping up the pressure, challenging it so that they couldn't get the 2-man clear. Just being a bully. ViolentPanda and K-Dop can work together for this.
Turbo straight towards the net. A lot has to try and find Metsonaris. They are able to get rid of the pressure, and now it's their opportunity. But Magnus going to respect K-Dop. Doesn't want to go for the challenge early. This time now he will. Gale Force so threatening. All they need to do is win 1 challenge or get 1 infield pass. And they usually convert, but Metsonaris wants to go cross field. A lot is just going to get beat to the ball by Turbo Pulsar.
Oh, that second touch saved them from so much. That was dropping straight down mid with a Turbo Pulsar staring at it.
There's K-Dop. Launches straight into the body. There's ViolentPanda straight down, and Turbo Pulsar was waiting for it. Crucial touch from a lot. Infield once again. Gale Force get it to work. 3-2, and they are on series points.
Another midfield pass from guess who?
Is it K-Dop?
Yes, K-Dop.
Is that a hat trick of assists?
I'm pretty sure that's a hat trick of assists. If my poor memory serves me anything right, that is a hat trick of assists. What is that called?
That is
shoe
a
trick? I don't know what it is.
That is a playmaker.
Gale Force.
Yep, you are 100% correct. K-Dop to ViolentPanda every single time.
It's nuts. And look at the shots. 14 shots to 5. And Gale Force had so much control of that.
Let's break this down just a little bit because it's so easy for us to turn around right now and just go, all right, Complexity.